Hi, my name is Daniel Ansett, and I will be presenting my research on the early development of the lichen Parmelia saccata on cover slips. First of all, what is a lichen? Well, a lichen is a symbiotic union between algae or cyanobacteria, which are the photosynthetic partner, and fungi. Now, specifically, why is it important to study lichens? Well, lichens can be used as a model to study symbiosis, which has been becoming increasingly important in it's starting to appear in many places within ecosystems and within communities, and is thus quite prevalent and worth studying. The problem is that it's currently been challenging to grow lichens in the lab, and so specifically we're trying to develop a method which can increase this ability to grow them. Now, and to analyze them. Now, previously, media have been used such as cork or agar, and this simply isn't effective enough because you can't actually image from above and from below. And thus, what we propose is that just plastic cover slips be used instead. Specifically, the Soredia are dispersed on the cover slips, and then from that point it is grown. And this particular study, we've dispersed with water. It's 40 replicas, and we've dispersed with bold solution, which is a nutrient media for algal growth that provides various salts and minerals. And we've carried this out at a field location because it's been shown that in the field that more studies, lichen studies, are successful in the field. So we'll start there and eventually move on to lab. And this study was started in November 2009. And we imaged the cover slips over a time series. Now, after 6 weeks, there was not much growth of attachment hyphae, but over a period of 6 months, this growth we did see specifically the formation of attachment hyphae, which haven't been shown to occur in this particular lichen, and this is a novel finding. Now, these attachment hyphae grew considerably between 6 and 10 months, and specifically within the period between November and March. Now, one wouldn't typically think that there would be growth during that period. I mean, plants don't grow over winter. Most plants don't grow over winter in higher latitudes. However, like temperate lichens have been hypothesized to actually have higher growth rates over cooler environment conditions because they're able to photosynthesize more efficiently under colder conditions and have a positive carbon gain. So that explains that particular aspect. Moving on to what we actually saw. We saw that globules would start forming, and specifically a cortex layer would start forming over top of the just undifferentiated mass of Soredia. And this is essentially the formation of the early stages of a thallus, which is an adult vegetative structure. And so, as well, we saw the formation of rhizomes, which are, once again, a more adult type of a detachment structure. Now, this shows that the lichen is developing, but to further develop into what is actually a full adult, well, we need a considerable amount of resources. Now, bold solution, which we hypothesized would be increasing growth and increasing development, did not actually show any significant increase. That treatment did not show any significant increase, and thus it's probably worthwhile looking at other nutrients that might be helpful. For example, phosphorus. A pure phosphorus solution has been shown in literature to increase lichen growth. We'll look at that in future studies. As well, attachment hyphae, curiously, and grew just on the periphery, and there's greater development overall on the periphery, not the interior, suggesting a form of competition or inhibition. Once again, this will be looked at in future studies. Overall, we have shown that this particular method is quite effective and looks quite promising in terms of being able to analyze the results and being able to image them of early lichen development. And so we hope to improve this method over in future studies. Thank you.